am Loren Cunningham Hammond, the trainer with too many names. Yes, that is me. I am super excited to be here and present the Select Dental PPO plans, as well as our DVH, which is our dental vision hearing plans. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. We have a couple more people just popping in. So let's just go ahead and get going. Again, I am Loren Cunningham Hammond. I am one of the trainers here at National General Accident and Health. So today we're going to be going over why dental insurance, as well as the Select Dental PPO. We're going to go a little more in depth, as well as the Select Dental Copay, the DVH, which is the dental vision hearing, as well as the optional vision benefits. Now, guys, that is a rider. It is not a standalone policy. And we're going to go into plan details as well as resources. Now, these are areas that I like to spend a little bit more time on because it is beneficial for you, the agent. So why dental insurance? Well, unfortunately, almost 1 in 4, approximately 74 million Americans lack dental coverage. Poor oral health can complicate and can contribute to serious conditions like heart disease, as well as diabetes, plus a ton of more other issues. So remember, guys, small problems can and will become big expenses. More than 1 in 4, approximately 27% of adults in the US have untreated tooth decay. Nearly half of all adults aged 30 years and or older show signs of gum disease. Now, guys, if you have questions, please let me know in the chat and I will get to them as I can. So we're going to talk about the highlights, the benefits, as well as the state availability for the Select Dental PPO plans. So these 3 options that we're going to discuss have no waiting period. Yes, guys, you can write a policy effective as soon as tomorrow and your insured can utilize services. So again, benefits available from day 1. We have an increasing annual benefit. I like to think of it as a reward for the person sticking to the policy. So again, it's going to increase annually up to year 3. Orthodontia benefit is available. We're going to go a little deeper on that particular topic. We will be utilizing the Aetna Dental Administrator network, as well as highly competitive rates. Yes, guys, our rates are competitive. They're set to meet or beat competitors. So with the Select Dental PPO plans, all of the plan benefits do have an annual deductible, whether that's an individual or family. Now, in network, it is $50 for an individual. Family is $150. Now, this is a true PPO plan, guys. So it does offer that out of network at $100 for an individual and $300 for a family. Now, please note, if your insured starts treatment for a dental procedure in network and they've met their deductible, that's great. But if they opt to go out of network, they are going to be responsible for that complete out of network deductible. So unfortunately, we will not give them credit for the in-network versus out-of-network on the deductible. Preventative services are going to be 100% covered in network. If they opt to go out of network, again, 70% coverage. Basic services are going to be covered at 60% from day 1. Year 2 and on, it's 80%. And you'll notice that they still have that out-of-network option, but it is a lower percentage. Now, we have 3 different plan benefits to choose from: the value, the plus, and the prime. Now, because we have a lot of information to cover, I'm just going to focus on the prime plan. So you'll see for major services, from day 1 services, your insured is covered at 25%, year 2 and on, 50%. And again, they do have that out-of-network benefit. It is a lower percentage. Annual maximum, now this is per member on the plan or insureds on the plan. From day 1, $2,000. Year 2 and on, $2,500, and year 3 and on, $3,000. Now, again, I like to think of this as a reward benefit for loyalty. That's just me. Orthodontia benefit is a covered benefit on the Select Prime only plan. Now, this is a $1,000 lifetime maximum per insureds under the age of 19. Please note, it is not going to cover orthodontia for anyone over 19. Now, please note, if you have an insured that, say, has had a child that had orthodontia benefit from another plan, they were in the middle of their treatments, well, guys, we will cover pre-existing orthodontia benefit. It is going to be covered at 15% from day one, and then year 2 and on, it is 50%. So again, this is $1,000 per person, lifetime maximum for the orthodontia. Now, if you have an insured that doesn't want conventional braces, well, we can still do the orthodontia benefit to cover Invisalign as well. Now, these are the current states in which the Select Dental PPO plan is available. Now, please note, we have added 2 new states. That would be the beautiful state of Oregon and the beautiful state of Pennsylvania. Now, the Select Dental Copay. So this is a copay plan. We're going to talk about the highlights, the benefits, as well as state availability. Now, members are going to pay a set flat rate copay per visit or procedure, depending on how the dentist codes it. Again, we have no waiting period for that preventative or the basic services. Be utilizing Aetna Dental Administrator Network again. And again, we also offer that optional benefit vision rider. Again, not sold as a standalone, it is a rider. So the Select Copay benefits, so you'll see we have preventative service. It is a $50 copay per visit, whether it's participating provider or someone non-participating, so in or out of network. Basic services are going to be $50, again, copay per procedure, whether they are participating or a non-participating provider. Now, Tier 1 and Tier 2. I'm going to show you a slide that gives you more examples of that in a detail. So if you are listed, now again, the dentist is the one that codes this, or the back office per the dentist's request. Tier 1 is $50 copay per procedure in or with a provider in network or non-participating provider. $250 for the Tier 2, again, for a participating provider or a non-participating provider. The benefit year maximum is going to be $3,000. Now, Select Dental Copay on the preventative. So these are the examples I was referring to earlier. Examples for the preventative service are evaluations, examinations, cleanings, fluoride treatments, bite wing x-ray, or the full mouth x-ray. You know, those ones that are super uncomfortable and they're shoving all those things in the back of your throat. Yeah, that. So examples of basic services: resin-based composite filling. So if you're having a simple tooth filling, you know, the white stuff that they use now, that's the resin composite filling. Simple extractions, emergency treatments for dental pain, consultations, denture adjustments, and or denture repairs. Again, these are just some of the examples. Now I'm going to show you where you can find more detailed information. Oops, excuse me. Now here's examples again of the major services, the Tier 1 and the Tier 2. So, excuse me, for the Tier 1, you're looking at inlay or onlay restoration limited to 1 per tooth per 5-year benefits. So again, if you have this policy long-term, it is only going to be once every 5 years for the same tooth. Endodontics, including pulp capping or pulpotomies, limited to 1 per tooth per lifetime. Non-complicated surgical incisions, again, this is just an example of the Tier 1. The Tier 2, we're talking about crowns, single restorations only, limited to 1 per tooth per 5-year benefit. Endodontic treatments, limited to 1 per tooth per lifetime. Fixed prosthetics, limited to 1 per tooth per 5-year benefit. It's a mouthful, I tell you. So again, this is just an example. I am going to show you where you can find more detailed information. The Select Dental Copay, please note the states that it's currently available in. Now let's talk about our network, how it's going to work, as well as provider search, whether you're doing that provider search or your insured needs to do that provider search. We are utilizing the Aetna Dental Administrator for the Select plans. Now we have over 89,000 providers to choose from with the Aetna the Aetna Dental Administrator. If they stick to the network, Aetna, they could receive a discount up to 43.5%. Now, guys, as I said earlier, this is a true PPO, so they can go in network or out of network. Now, how is it going to work? So your insured goes to the dentist. Well, they're going to provide their ID card. Again, we're hoping that they're going to stick to that Aetna Dental Administrator. So now it has to be submitted to the dentist facility at the time of service. Now our Value Plus and Prime plans, the ones we talked about earlier, the members are going to be billed for their deductible as well as the co-insurance amounts. So the plan is going to pay the network dentist directly, so your insured doesn't have to worry about submitting a claim. Now, if you have an insured that opts for the copay plan, how that's going to work, again, they need to submit their ID card at the time of service. The plan is going to pay 100% for that network service after the copay. So anything after the $50, we will take care of. Now, again, they do not need to submit a claim, but please note with that copay plan, it is up to the plan year maximum. Remember that $3,000 I pointed out? Now, let's say you need to do that dental provider search. Not a problem. Go to our web page, mynatgen.com, Aetna Dental PPO. You can find it there, or you can go to natgenhealth.com and select on the existing client or existing customer. Click on there, and there's going to be a section where you can search for the provider, and I'm going to show you that in more detail. Now, the optional vision benefit, and again, guys, this is a rider, so this rider needs to be added at the time of application. If your insured comes back in a week, 2 weeks, 4 months, whatever the case may be, and they say, hey, you know what, I need that vision, well, you're going to have to rewrite that policy. Or you can have a policy revision done. So again, we're going to talk about the benefits, the vision network. So our vision benefits, this is pretty standard to the industry. Now we have two options. We have a level 1 and a level 2. The big difference on the eye exams, you'll see the frequency. Excuse me, you will see the copay. So on the level 1, it's $15 copay once every 12 months. But also in the level 2, you're looking at a $10 copay once every 12 months. We do offer an out-of-network benefit, but you'll notice it's not as much. Frames, here's the big difference, frequency. Level 1, once every 24 months, copay $130. Level 2, frequency once every 12 months and copay $200. And you'll notice that there is an out-of-network benefit option there. Now on the lenses, again, the big difference here is the frequency. Level 1, it is frequency once every 24 months with a $25 copay. And level 2 is once every 12 months with a $25 copay. But please note for the lenses, it is not an out-of-network benefit. So we are not going to pay those out-of-network costs. So they do need to stay in network for the lenses. Now let's talk about the lens packages, the lenses itself. So we offer the single, bifocal, trifocal, lanacular, as well as progressive lenses. Now you'll see that either on the level 1 or 2, it's either going to be 100% after the copay. We do offer the out-of-network benefit, but the big difference here, guys, is the progressive lenses. You'll notice it with level 1, it is up to $55, as well as the level 2 is up to $135. And again, we do offer an out-of-network benefit for the lenses. Now, again, it's reduced compared to in-network. So I personally would be trying to encourage my insured to stay within the network. Now, on the lens packages, whether it's the youth or adult polycarbonate lenses, scratch-resistant coating, UV protectant, tinted lenses, the anti-reflective coating, the adaptive tinting, they're either going to be covered or it is going to be a discount. Now, please note, with the lens package, we do not offer out-of-network coverage. So again, encourage them to stay within the network. Now, on contact lenses. So some people opt to do contact lenses in lieu of glasses. That's great. Now, please note, the frequency is the big difference in the level 1 to level 2. So once every 24 months in lieu of glasses is going to be a covered benefit, again, on that level 1. The level 2, once every 12 months. So you can either have glasses. If you have the level 2, your insured can get glasses covered 1 year, and then maybe the following year they do contact lenses, whichever the case may be. But again, it's one or the other. We're not going to pay for both within the policy term. So please keep that in mind for your insured. Non-elective, it is covered for both level 1 and level 2. Out of network is also a benefit. Elective, again, level 1 and level 2, it is available. Level 1 being $130, level 2 being $200. Fitting exams. I've had a lot of questions for the fitting exams. What's a fitting exam? So I myself do not wear contact lenses. So let's say someone who's more seasoned with contact lenses, when they're getting those contact lenses, pretty much they know how to clean them, maintain them, install them. So it is a $50 copay under the level 1 when the technician is doing the fitting exam. $25 for the level 2. But here's the big difference. You see the non-standard. So non-standard meaning if the technician has to teach someone like myself who's never had contact lenses, how to install them correctly, how to clean them, maintain them. If it's more labor intensive for the technician, that is going to be deemed a non-standard fitting exam. So if that's the case, it is a $75 copay for the level 1. Level 2, it is $50. Now, please note, not a covered benefit outside of the network. So again, for that fitting exam, you want them to be in the network. So let's talk about the network. Well, we utilize Avisus. Avisus network has over 80,000 access points, including major retailers. So like Costco, Sam's Club. We also have America's Best, JCPenney, Target, Pearl Vision, Walmart, and then VisionWorks. Now, for those of you that have clientele that are in rural areas, more than likely you'll either find a Costco, a Walmart, a Target, a Sam's Club, something to that effect. So even though you have clientele that may live in a rural area, there's more than likely one of these retailers in the area to assist with that. So let's talk about the eligibility, discount rates, limitations and exclusions, as well as the enrollment and payments. So the primary applicant for this particular plan can be younger than age 65. Children up to age 25 can be on the parents plan, and we do offer the child-only application, again, up to age 25 years of age. Discount rates. So guys, basically, if you sell a copay, the dental copay or the select, any of our products, and you combine it. So if you bundle, your insured could receive a discount of 10%. And again, they have to be purchased at the same time. Limitations and exclusions. Some limitations and exclusions. Well, procedures before the effective date or after the termination date of the coverage, treatments covered by Medicare, workers' compensation, or any other government or law program. Teeth bleaching and cosmetic services, experimental or investigative treatments, dentures and related services, implants or the removal of an implant, orthodontia treatment. Well, you know, we have that prime with $1,000 lifetime maximum. Services performed by a person other than a dental practitioner. Yes, guys, that is a thing. Services performed outside of the United States, its territories, as well as Canada. Now, guys, if you have any questions about the select dental plans, let me know. I'm going to leave it just a minute, and then we'll go on to the dental vision hearing. All right, perfect. I'm not seeing anything, so we'll just continue. So the dental vision hearing, which is also known as our DVH. So we have lots to talk about. So again, why dental insurance, the new dental vision hearing. We're going to talk about the dental options as well as the hearing savings. Now, vision riders, again, rider, it is optional. The eligibility and the enrollment we're going to talk about. Now, the resources, this is where I like to spend a little time and show you guys how to navigate our website. So again, why dental vision hearing? Well, unfortunately, as I've said before, almost 1 in 4 Americans, approximately 74 million, lack dental coverage. Poor oral health can complicate and contribute to serious conditions, heart disease, diabetes, the list goes on and on. So unfortunately, small problems are going to be a big expense. 20% of Americans over the age of 65 have untreated tooth decay, while 68% have gum disease. So approximately 33% of Americans between the ages of 65 to 74 suffer from hearing loss. 50% of Americans over the age 75 do suffer from hearing loss. So early detection and or treatment of common age-related conditions like glaucoma, macular degeneration can also help with the prevention and the loss. So dental vision hearing PPO. Yep, guys, we have 3 benefit levels because, you know, here at National General, we're super creative with our plan names. We have level 1, level 2, and level 3. Your insured is also going to receive savings on the hearing services as well as any of the devices included within that benefit. Now, remember, the vision is an optional benefit rider. Yeah, I know I sound like a broken record, but I always get questions about it. So with the dental vision hearing, so these are the highlights, just like our select dental plans, no waiting period, benefits available from day 1, highly competitive, again, designed to meet or beat your competitors. We'll be utilizing the Aetna Dental Administrator Network again, increasing annual benefits. Again, I like to think of it as the loyalty reward. Just the longer you're with the plan, the better the benefit. Dentures and implants are going to be an offered benefit with the dental vision hearing. Now, the benefit levels, the network. So just like our select, we have that deductible per individual that is on the policy. So again, $50 per individual, $150 per family. We also have that out-of-network benefit, $100 per individual, $300 per family. Preventative services are with all 3 level plans, 100% from day 1, and that 100% for the out-of-network once you have met that deductible. Now, for the sake of timing, we're going to kind of focus on level 3, but I will point out a couple of additional benefits on the other plans as they arise. So again, basic services, 50% covered from day 1, and then year 2 and on, it is going to be 100% covered. Now, major services, you'll notice that it is covered on level 2 and level 3, but the level 3, you're looking at 25% as well as day 1, and then 2 years plus 50%. Dentures are going to be covered on both the level 2 and level 3, 25% from day 1, and then 50% from year 2 and on. Implants, again, whether it's the removal or the installation, it is only going to be covered under the level 3 at 25% from day 1, and then year 2 and on at 50%. The annual maximum, now this is per member on the policy, from day 1, $1,500, and then from year 2 and on, $3,000. Again, we're utilizing Aetna Network. Now, if you want to search the network, you can go to the mynatgenhealth.com, or you can go to NatGen Health, click on the, well, I'll just show you. Services as well as devices, as well as the network. So this is for the hearing. So the hearing is an automatic built-in benefit, regardless if your insured opts in for the vision, or excuse me, the, I just totally went blank, I apologize. If they're going to go with the optical benefit, I apologize, I just totally went blank. So the hearing savings, now this is for services as well as devices. So 40% average savings on hearing exams as well as diagnostic services using in-network providers. Again, we want to encourage them to stick within the network. 62% average savings on the MSRP for hearing aids, including all major brands and technology levels. Now, as a built-in, you're going to get 1 year of free follow-up care for those hearing aid or devices, 2 years for free batteries, that adds up, and then 3-year warranty for loss, repairs, or damage. Now, guys, my husband has hearing aids. My husband and I opted, this plan was not available and we're not old enough for it, but we had to go to get him hearing aids. When we got him his hearing aids, it was quite an expense. We went to Costco, and luckily Costco is a lot cheaper than all of the ENT specialists around us at the time. Well, Costco's warranty is 1 year, 1 year. And unfortunately, my husband left his hearing aids out on the counter, and our dogs were puppies at the time. And let's just say one of those hearing aids got chewed up. We owned those hearing aids, and at the 13th month, they got chewed up. Well, one got chewed up. So unfortunately, I had to go back, have it reset, and put the goop in the ear, and they specialized it for his ear again, and I had to pay for that. So that was another $1,500 out of pocket. So warranty, the loss, repair, or the damage, i.e. puppy chews the hearing aid, things happen, people step on them, unfortunately. Again, great sales point for you guys. So the network, well, is Amplifon. It has over 5,600 providers nationwide. They do offer also an interest-free financing, of course, for those that qualify. They have a risk-free 60-day trial. So if they're not happy with that hearing aid, they will refund the money back 100%. Again, it's all about the satisfaction of the client. And they do meet and or beat the competitor's price. So if your insured finds this a hearing aid somewhere else within the area that's cheaper, they will, in fact, meet or beat that price. So let's talk about the benefit levels on this Vision Rider as well as the network. It's the same thing we've talked about. It's pretty standard, like we had with the Select. So we're just going to go through this rather quickly. Avisis, again, is the Vision Network. So let's talk about the eligibility as well as the states. So for the DVH plan, the primary applicant must be between the age, well, the primary applicant and or spouse must be between the ages of 55 to 99. Now, guys, you can have a child on the policy for that individual. Now, why would some people do that? Well, unfortunately, some people are getting their grandchildren and becoming the legal guardian of their grandchild. So yeah, you can add that child to the policy, but remember, if you need that orthodontia benefit, the child would then need to go into the select prime plan. So again, it's all about those open-ended questions with your insureds to meet their needs, but child on the plan is an option. Now, the beautiful thing about this DVH plan is it can be renewed up to age 100. Now, these are the current states in which the DVH plan is available. Now, please note the beautiful state of Oregon and the beautiful state of Pennsylvania are new. Now, preferred rates. In the event your insured has not had a filling, a crown, a root canal, dentures, or implants within 12 months prior to you writing them the policy, well, they can receive a discount of 10%. Now, we also have a discounted rate. So if you bundle, if you combine, so let's say that you wrote that dental vision hearing plan, this DVH, with any of the other NatGen products. So like the senior indemnity plan. So your insured is going to get a 10% discount for that DVH plan, especially if they have had the preferred, you know, they've qualified, not had any major services. So again, there's another 10%. So your insured can have a discount of up to 20%, again, provided they qualify for that preferred rating. So limitations and exclusions, this is just a generic limitation and exclusions. So I will show you where you can find more detailed limitations and exclusions for any and all of our product procedures before the effective date or after the termination date, treatment covered by Medicare, workers' compensation, or any other government or law program, teeth bleaching, cosmetic services, experimental or investigative treatment, the dental implants, or the removal of the implant. Now, if you guys saw earlier, we do have a plan that covers the implant, which is the level 3. And again, so the other two, not so much. Services performed by a person other than a dental practitioner, services performed outside of the United States, its territories, as well as Canada. So let's talk about the payment and enrollment. So if I needed a policy, Ray could write me a policy effective as soon as tomorrow if need be. That's great. But let's say I don't need that policy effective tomorrow. Well, we can write it any day from the 1st through the 31st of the month. The initial premium payment is going to be any day between the time of the application and before the effective date. Recurring payments are going to be 5 days before the monthly anniversary of the effective date. So if Carolyn were to write me a policy effective the 17th, tomorrow, going forward, my anniversary date is going to be the 12th of the month. Now, acceptable forms of payment are EFT, so checking, savings, Visa, MasterCard, Discover Card. So agents and member resources. Now, this is the area that I like to kind of give you guys a little more information on. If you go to our website, natgenhealth.com, this is what it looks like. By clicking on the agent and broker tab, you're going to find, excuse me, the following tabs are your options. So if you agent tools and information, let's say you need a refresher course, that's your back office, refresher course on any of the products that we offer. Well, you can also access our YouTube page there. Now, marketing materials. So remember earlier I said I just kind of gave you guys an example that was generic on our limitations and exclusions. Well, if you click on our marketing material tab, this is where you're going to find those plan brochures. The plan brochures are going to give you more detailed information that's available per product, per state. Now, we also have the flyers in the marketing material, trifolds. I'm a fan of the trifolds. The trifolds, you can download, it's a PDF. You can input your agency information. You can email it to your client, or you can print it out and present it if you're doing a face-to-face. Again, this is my favorite tab. I like to go in there periodically and see if anything's changed. So remember, guys, if you have downloaded a PDF today and you're presenting with your client, please always make sure to go back later on and double check, because stuff is constantly being added and changed. Like we've just added to the DVH, the state of Oregon and the state of Pennsylvania. So again, double check it. Now, if you go on the existing customers tab, now this is where I like to encourage agents to reach out to their customer after the sale. Hey, Mr. Insured, let me make sure that you understand how to navigate the natgenhealth.com page. So Mr. Insured, let's say that you need to find that Aetna dental provider. Well, click on the Find Doctor and Facility, and let's go ahead and do a little search there. Let's say that you need to submit a claim, Mr. Insured. Well, I can do that on your behalf, or you can do it. But again, you must click on the existing customers tab to find this information. Now, once your insured has gone through the quote, you've done the application, they're going to receive an email based on the email that they've given you at the time of application to do an e-signature. So once they get that e-signature email, it's going to bring them to the member portal when they click on that hyperlink. So you'll see that it's mynatgen.com. That is the member's portal. So that's where the member can go in, look at their policy. If they need to change their payment, let's say they need that ID card because they need to utilize dental services like tomorrow. Great, not a problem, Mr. Customer. Why don't we have you bookmark the mynatgen.com, Mr. Insured, because this is where you can always go in and download that ID card. Let me show you how to navigate through it. It's super simple, super quick. And again, if they need to double check their monthly anniversary, again, this is where the member is going to be able to do that. mynatgenhealth.com. Now, guys, a really quick recap. The Select Dental PPO, we have those 3 benefit levels, no waiting period for preventative, basic, or major services. We have that increasing annual benefit. Remember that orthodontia benefit is available for the Select Prime. We have the Select Dental Copays. It's 1 benefit level, no waiting period for that preventative or the basic services. There is a flat copay for preventative visits per basic and or major services. Now remember, guys, that is based on the dentist and how the dentist codes it. All the Select Dental plans are going to be using the Aetna Dental Administrator Network. We also offer that optional vision benefit for the insured. And remember, we can write up to age 65, and we also have that child-only policy. Now, really quick recap on the dental vision hearing. Again, Aetna Dental Administrator, 3 benefit levels, increasing annual benefit. I like to call it the reward for being loyal. Optional benefit rider, hearing savings on all of the benefit levels. And then we can have this policy for individuals age 55 to 99. Remember, we can also offer that child dependent on that policy. And remember, it's renewable up to age 100. Now, why NatGen? Well, NatGen has a root to go all the way back to 1939. We have been given an A+ rating by AM Best. We specialize in both the short-term medical as well as supplemental insurance plans. Now, guys, if you have any questions, you have any problems, hey, Loren, is this insured going to be a good fit for this policy? Please, you can always email me at the ngahtraining@ngic.com. Let me do the background work so you can do what you do, which is sales. I'm here to help at any time. So please, again, if you need the email, please write it down, screenshot it, whatever. If you need assistance of any kind, we are here to support. Now, if you would like a copy of this presentation, again, email me at the ngahtraining@ngic.com, and I'm more than happy to send that over to you. Thank you again for your time. I hope you're all having a great day. Bye.